Wade Heineman, it's now 11:08 a.m. Central Standard Time, September 15th, 2020. It's going to give you different angles of my face. FogZap1 YouTube channel. Just showing you I was born 11/4/71, same guy again. 11/4/71, male heterosexual since birth. I'm now in Readlyn, Iowa. FogZap1 YouTube channel. I do not communicate on cam, never have in my life. So if that's staged, it's hacked cams with digitally altered surveillance. There's my 3 phones I have to carry with me. Only one of them is active. I have to carry those all with me because I don't want them stolen. That's what all the stuff I carry on me is stuff I don't want stolen. As you can see, it's my stuff again. My birth certificate. My college transcript. And you can see I'm at the Readlyn Library in Readlyn, Iowa. You see the water tower out the window there. Someone just drove by with a Rocky Sylvester Stallone all over the back of their pickup or their SUV. Don't know who it is, but I don't know if they're indicating Sylvester Stallone or that I'm like Rocky. I just keep fighting and fighting for the truth, which is the case. But for the last 6 years plus, Cedar Falls Fire, Cedar Falls Public Safety. From 1997, I wear these for identity purposes, just to show that I am Wade Heineman yet. I stopped at Quick Star in Readlyn. Got myself a drink, Arizona iced tea, Readlyn, Iowa. As you can see, 9/15/2020 at 11:04 a.m. Same food stamp card, 0596. Indications of my son again. Not seen my son, Austin DeLuzia, who is white. I do not have any children with any person of color. That's been indicated. And not that I would care if I was with a person of color or a white person, but the only person I have a child with is a white woman named Tanya, who's now married to Mark Rickey, who lives about half an hour, 45 minutes. Well, half an hour west of Cedar Falls, Iowa. Or as last I knew, that's where they lived, 5 years ago or so, when Austin was, well, it would have been almost 7 years ago because that's when he graduated high school. So that's the last I knew where they lived. She's white, but she said at one time she had some Native American blood in her, but her skin is whiter than mine was. In 1993 to 95 when I knew her. When we talked a lot more, and we dated from 93 and 94. Some indication about someone named Jason. I have no connection to anyone named Jason. I'm not Jason. I've never been a Jason. So I have no connection to anyone named Jason. Don't know who that would be. But here in this Verizon phone, this is the one that used to have the 3521 number that they released, unfortunately, and some unknown person took it over, and subsequently my Twitter account, at least one of them, has been compromised. But you can see if I go into settings here on this phone, settings, phone settings, go into about phone. This Verizon phone. It's not an active phone. As you can see, that was my phone number on this phone for 12 years. I went from U.S. Cellular to Verizon, And then I had a dispute with the bill, and this phone's been inactive since. So whoever has that phone number is a criminal, or not a criminal. I don't know who has that phone number, but subsequently my old Twitter accounts were compromised that were linked to that number, and I don't know who has the number. I don't know if they, I have no idea who it is. I called it once for 2 seconds just to see if someone had taken over the number, and someone had taken over the number. I didn't talk to that person. I didn't say anything. I just wanted to see if they'd given the number out. Because of all the staged lies digitally, I don't want to do that. Again, I only spoke to my mother, Lois Heineman, who was 78 years old, yesterday on the phone for 45 minutes. No one else, whatever the staged lies by the criminals. And something about an RN as well today. No connection to any nurses since 2003 when I had my ex-fiancée in Dubuque. Tracy Kedley was an RN. No connection to any nursing people since. My ex-fiancée was a transcriptionist and worked at home. 2006 to 2013, she was working at home last I knew, but I haven't spoken to her yet. My mother wanted me to speak to her. So I don't know if there's a staged lie going on with that. The fake ex-fiancée that pretends to be my ex-fiancée, and she talked to my mother or what, but I haven't spoken to my ex-fiancée in years now, at least a year and a half, 2 years. And I stopped at her home once, I think a year and a half ago or something like that. It's been over a year since I spoke to her. She's married to a guy named Steve Smith. She's white, 5'2", blondish, thin, has a 16-year-old son. But again, I don't know what stage lies the person contacting my mother would have done, if it's actually her or if it's somebody else. Signing off. FogZap1 YouTube channel, fogzap1.wordpress.com. I don't know that Sylvester Stallone claims to be a theorist, inventor, blogger, poet, or anyone named Rocky. That guy drove by me twice. It had Stone on his license plate and Rocky, quote in quotes. Don't know who he is. I couldn't get a good look at him, so. And this other phone was my phone through Walmart that I switched to US Cellular because there was indications they were stealing my two-step verification login texts from that phone. But just gonna show again, those two teeth are missing. They've been missing since high school, or junior high actually. And I got braces in high school to address that. Ross Christensen was my orthodontist then. And then I had permanent bridges put in the late 1990s to early 2000 from a dentist in Chipola at that time, with the last name Rettig, Rettig. But he's no longer practicing for quite a few years now. Wade Heineman signing off. September 15th, 2020 in Readlyn, Iowa. You can see the water tower there. You can see that, and I'll show you once more that I am here. So, FogZap1 YouTube channel. My only Facebook account is facebook.com/WADEHEINEMAN.1. Signing off.